Get downloading the One Football app. It is free. The link is in the description for that. All the latest news, your transfers, your gossip, stats with Newcastle United. Every football fan needs it.
Well, Newcastle's statement yesterday caused quite a reaction from the supporters. Let's get more on that now. We can speak to Lee Lawler from Newcastle TV. Lee, thanks for taking the time to speak to us. I suppose there was almost an air of inevitability from Newcastle fans. You almost knew that this was coming.
Still shocked. We all are hurt. We're all a little bit devastated, deflated. I don't even think we're angry just yet. I think anger will come. I think everyone's still in shock. I am disappointed, and it's the same old. But then again, you shouldn't be surprised with Mike Ashley. Over and over, he lets the fans down, the people down, and who comes next? You can't think of nobody else apart from Rafa Benitez at this present moment.
Well, you say, Mike Ashley, he keeps letting the club down. What managers would want to step into those shoes knowing that you could be on borrowed time?
It's a great question. Who would want that job, not working with Mike Ashley? I think you're probably looking at maybe someone who's been out of the game a little bit, because the top managers like your Wengers and Mourinho, they'll not want to work under Mike Ashley. No way will they want to work under Mike Ashley. The only slight hope that Newcastle fans have at the moment is that this takeover happens and it's a real story and it actually goes through, and then maybe we're going to get soften the blow like a Mourinho or a Wenger, or maybe we're going to get Rafa Benitez back. That's the one thing that the Bin Zayed group can do to get the fans back on board.
Lee, even when Newcastle are at their lowest ebb, St James's Park is still packed to the rafters every second weekend. The season ticket prices have gone up, though. Could this impact the number of people you see signing up for renewals?
Possibly. We always sell out home and away. We're renowned for that. It's a difficult one because I think people are now hurt this time. They're actually emotionally hurt this time. And Ashley's pushed us to an edge now where everybody is like, I don't know whether to renew. I'm one of those fans. I don't know what's happening here with this club. But will Newcastle, if you ask me, will Newcastle be full house against Arsenal? Probably so.
Yeah, Lee, you listed off a few of the potential names there. Who would be your number one choice?
I don't want no one else. I want Rafa Benitez back at this club. But if you push me and someone was to work with the club, Eddie Howe's not a bad shout, but realistically, I only want Rafa Benitez, and go and get Bin Zayed group need to go and get Rafa Benitez back.
Fans are angry, aren't they, Lee?
Massively, I am. I'm upset by it. I'm hurt by it. Every Newcastle fan will be. It's this club. We always talk about potential. Everyone goes on about how great the stadium is, how big the fans are. But every year there's always hurt there, whether it's the biggest price increase or tickets, kits going up. It's one thing after another, and it's enough now. I'm sick of it. I am absolutely fed up with it.
Lee, thanks for your time this afternoon. Fingers crossed things are looking up for you soon.
Thank you.
It's finally coming to an end. One of the world's most renowned managers, Rafa Benitez, is set to leave Newcastle on Sunday. It's been a whirlwind 3 years, and he's been adored by fans and players alike.
It's actually felt like a heartache a little bit. A lot of Newcastle fans, it's in their blood, it's their second family. And it was all shell shock around the whole place. I don't think many people are angry. I think it's just a more of a, has this really happened? Because I think probably 80%, 90% maybe Newcastle fans thought that Rafa would stay and he would resolve it with Mike Ashley and Lee Charnley. The last day of the season, we were already relegated, and everybody in the stadium sang his name. We were absolutely hammered. A really, really good Spurs side, 5-1 on the final day. That's one of them. Of course, the championship title on the very last day, epic fashion. Roy the Rover stuffed 3-0 against Barnsley. That was brilliant. Actually, see it. I know it's a championship trophy, but seeing that lifted at St James's Park was a good one, a special one. Unearthing stars like Fabian Schär, Martin Dubravka, improving the likes of Paul Dummett. I'm excited about Miguel Miron. He's an absolute hero.
The Magpies finished in a creditable 13th place last season, but talks to keep Rafa on have failed to come to a head. Now there's continued speculation as to what he'll do next, receiving a £12 million a year offer to take over at Chinese Super League club Dalian Yifang.
I don't want no one else. I really don't. I just want Benitez. I know this sound about maybe cheesy now, but he's like your dad here. He's like your father figure, a bit like Bobby Robson, God bless his soul, where we'll look up to him and he's like our hope. He'd give us that hope. actually can't think of anybody else. I know you've got your Wengers, your Mourinhos. It'll soften the blow, don't get me wrong, but it's not Rafa. We know what we get with Rafa Benitez on the limited budget. Who goes to say if Mourinho comes in or a Wenger comes in that they're going to be any better off? Are they going to get money? They'll not come to St James Park under Mike Ashley. No way.